Hello, hello. It is time for hashtag 12 Day of Christmas in July. There are five other amazing crafters taking part in this collaboration. For my very first card for this challenge, I'm going to use my Gingerbread Christmas collection with lots of digital elements to fussy cut and also background papers. I've got 6 by 12 inches white card. I'm going to score it and fold it at 6 inches. Now I'm going to decorate it with the blue cut inside, and this one will measure 5 3/4 by 5 3/4 of an inch. When this is ready, from my gingerbread Christmas collection, I decided to use one of the design papers to add a little bit more special effect. So those panels will measure 5.5 by 5.5 of an inch. When they are ready, I'm going to decorate the front of the card with exactly the same squares. And now you can decide if you want to create a very special mechanism, which I'm going to do here, or you can decorate the front of the card. The choice is absolutely yours. So again, it is 5 3/4 by 5 3/4 of an inch. Now I'm going to use the design paper, which will be 5.5 by 5.5 of an inch. And this collaboration is actually hosted by Paper Mona. All the information is in the description down below. So we're going to create 12 tutorials for you each day, and there are 6 crafters taking part in this collaboration. So let's create the mechanism. So I've got 3/4 of an inch by 10 inches. I'm going to score it at 3.5, 4.5, also 8 inches and 9 inches. And then I've got the smaller panel measuring 3/4 by 3.5 of an inch. I'm going to score it at 1/2 inch, 1.5, also 2 inches and 3 inches. And that will be a mechanism for a very special pop-up element. I really like to surprise the recipients of my cards, and I thought that would be the best way to do it. As you can see, I'm folding all the score lines and I'm going to adhere them together to give me that 3D element, which will be inside of my card. If you really want to take part in this collaboration, don't worry. All the information is in the description down below. So, as I told you, we're going to give you 12 different tutorials every single day of the first 12 of days in July. So, today we are focusing on Sweet Christmas. I decided to use gingerbread because when I think about Christmas, it's always very special for me. I love gingerbread, and I thought that would be the best way. And I've got a very special memory from my childhood, and that's why I'm creating this pop-up element. So here I've got 3.5 by 3.5 of an inch square. I'm going to mark it at 1 3/4 on one of the edges. As you can see, I'm just going to cut it. No one will ever see it. Now I'm going to use my trimmer from Craft. I'm going to create a triangle with the mark I created, and that will be the base for my Christmas tree decorated with gingerbread cookies. I thought that would be the very special element, especially for the very first card. But before I do it, I need to attach my mechanism. So first I'm going to line it up here, and I'm going to put my liquid glue on both sides. One of the longest one, and then the smaller one. And make sure it is lined up with the score line inside of your card. And that'll be my mechanism for that Christmas tree element. How cool is that? Whenever you create those elements, you have to make sure they don't go over when you fold the card. So I really recommend you test it first before you adhere it. So now I'm adhering the triangle and it will be ready to decorate it. From my Christmas gingerbread collection, I fussy cut all the elements, which you're going to see in a moment here. And I'm going to adhere them. First on the very bottom one of the Christmas tree, and then on the Christmas tree itself. As I told you, this hashtag Christmas in July is very, very special. All the information is in the description down below. So, as I told you, Monica Paper Mona is hosting this collaboration. Then we also have Katarina, Benita from Under a Pile of Papers, Shirley from Handmade by Shirley, Mel, and me. And I really recommend that you check every single tutorial. All the links are in the description down below. Trust me, every single project is very unique. And if you'd like to take part in this collaboration or challenge, all you have to do is to use that hashtag. I think it is very cool. So tomorrow we're going to have a different prompt for our Christmas make. So stay tuned for all of those. Here, as you can see, I'm using my smaller mechanism. It will go behind the Christmas tree, so I'm going to have a little bit even more dimension. And as you can see, I'm going to put a Christmas present on it because we need a Christmas tree and some gifts as well. So, what do you think about this card so far for Sweet Christmas card I'll make? Do you like it? I really hope you do. And I also wonder, have you started your Christmas crafting? If you haven't, this challenge is for you. So now I can decorate the front of the card, and I also have some other elements from my collection. As you can see, I close my card and I'm going to decorate it the way that it opens like a book. However, at the end of this video, I'm going to have a different card for you using the same layout. And I'm going to show you that it's going to open a little bit differently. So stay tuned for that. Here, I'm trying to do a dry run first, just to make sure all the elements are going to be exactly where I want them. In this collection, you've got lots of elements to fussy cut, and I printed them on 250 GSM. So actually, it is heavyweight cardstock, and I think that really adds to the whole card. What do you think about those blues and browns for Christmas card? Do you like it? Please let me know in the comments down below. I really wanted to have a heart at the very top of the card to make it even more special. And here is a sentiment in Polish. I die cut it using gold mirror card, and I thought that would be such a good idea. I don't really want to add lots of sparkle for the very first Christmas make this year. However, I'm going to add some elegance in a moment as well, because why not? So when this is ready, then you can focus on the inside because I do have quite a few elements on the left hand side as you can see. So I decided to use those two inside of the card as well. So then on the back you can write your message. There is plenty of space to do it. And as you can see, I've got one element fussy cut left over, so I can use it for a different project. And the card is nearly completed. All I have to do is to add few pearls. And this one is from Amazon. If you'd like to get those pearls, I also left the link in the description down below. I decided to use 3 pearls at the top and 3 at the bottom, just for a very nice balance. And the cut will be completed super quick, simple, but very effective. And don't forget to check the description down below under the video with all the information about this challenge. I think it is really cool. And if you struggle for some ideas for Christmas makes, this one is perfect for you. As I told you, all the links to those amazing crafters are under the video. And here is the other card I created. Exactly the same layout, the same Christmas tree, but with slightly different images. I wonder which one do you like? And don't forget that we also have Monica, Paper Mona, Katerina, Benita, Shali, and Mel. Thank you so much for watching and spending that time with me. Don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I really hope to see you tomorrow for another tutorial. Have a wonderful day